Hey, if you don't have professional skills, you know what you're doing. I actually like it. You can actually put it like this. I actually want it closer like that. There we go, right about there. Yeah, I'll just leave it like that and just duct tape it and put some piece of tape on it. Let me see what happens. I put it way down below. Yeah, you gotta adjust it right. There we go. I want it like that, so I point the lights closer. Put some duct tape on that. That would be perfect like that. And the wires are not touching the metal thing. So that's where you want it at right there. So you want it like that. I want it point toward close to the thing. That will be fine. I just have to put some duct tape on that. It'll shine it up. Like that. That's perfect. Duct tape will be fine. The closer the light, the better it works. And I think I gotta be careful with some of these wires touching each other. So it works. So you have to do some adjustments a little bit later. Okay, that's how it's gonna work. So everything's working fine. Now I'm gonna put some duct tape on this thing. So you're gonna see this radio how it's perfectly made. But yeah, what you gotta do for meters, you have to make sure the light's really close when you do it. Yeah, you gotta put the meter close. You might have to add some glue on it when it does that, but it's perfect the way it is. Because most of the guys use some kind of reflection thing. That's why you see like that. Yeah, you have to put the light a little closer to the meter. It's not gonna burn the meter. It's not gonna fry it. And it's just the plastic that holds up. It just shines on the plastic. That's how it works. This is gonna be really good. I have to put some duct tape on this. For this, after I do this, I'm going to go get a drink break, and we're going to work on the next one. It's going to be like the other one too. I have to put the same thing as that one. Just have to stick the light over there. That's not going to be a hard problem with that. So I'm going to do that right now. Put some duct tape on this. On my wires. Kids, do not try this at home if you don't know what you're doing. So the wires are not going to fry, but it's really good. This is what I wanted to do. It's a beautiful, I actually like the meter. So it's actually working, guys. So yeah, the problem with that, you have to put the LED light a little bit closer. And that's what I'm doing right now. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see. Yeah. I'm actually doing it. Okay. You can see what I'm doing. That's where I wanted that, so you can actually see what I'm doing. Yeah, you're going to see how the light does, but that's the one that has a burnout meter. But don't cut the duct tape very long on that. So it's doing good, guys, but for little Chinese lights, but it actually makes a good reflect. What you got to do before you do that, just put some duct tape. You don't need all that fancy stuff. You just have to adjust the light and get it set up. Then put some glue on it, so you don't want to put glue on it, because whenever you want to change out the bulbs, something better, you can always upgrade to multicolor later on. But it's going to be beautiful, like I said. Like in the pictures I've seen on the internet, yeah. There's guys actually build a whole kit, but I'm going to save the spare lights for the other radios. So this is not going to fall off. As long as you don't take this out in the hot weather, you're okay. So we're going to put this on the meter light. It's called splicing the wire, but just make sure it's good. It's not going to cause a fire or nothing. That'll be fine. We'll see. Oh, turn it on in a minute. Closer. So we're adjusting the light, there we go. It's beautiful. That's what I want. So, we're going to put the duct tape on that part of the area. It'll be fine. Just put a piece of duct tape right about there. Nobody will touch it. Oh, alright. Where's the blade I had? Looking for it right now. I'm looking for my blade. Oh, there it is. We just have to put some duct tape over this thing right now so it won't hurt it. It won't heat this part, but it doesn't heat up. See, we'll do it again. We want it right here so it doesn't heat up the roll. No big deal, as long as you don't move the radio, you're pretty quite fine. But it's pretty good. If you leave it in that position, as long as you don't move it, it's okay. Yeah, that's no big deal, that's easy to do. So, we'll probably work on some tape a little later soon with this. I'm going to go get a drink break. So this is going to be really awesome. I'll see what the other bulbs look like. This one will be a tough one to do. This one I probably will use this for the bulb. I don't know, maybe this will be great to have. Or this will be the perfect one for, either way, it looks like you can touch it with this metal thing. Yeah, that would be perfect for this. Just have to stick it in there. That's no big deal. Just have to take some of this wire and put it right there. You can stick with this rubber thing. Yeah, that would be perfect for that. I'm going to have to cut off some rubber. It's no big deal. If we stick it in there, you might be able to hold it off. Who knows? We're going to probably do this wire first. This one would probably be perfect for this, because I think I know what we're going to do. This is going to go in there. You can do the same thing like the other one. That's no big deal. Stick in that rubber thing, that'll hold it. Yeah, that's no hard problem. I'm going to probably take that meter out in a minute. We're just rolling this tape right now. Hope you guys got it complete. That's one way to put a meter light in. I'm going to do the other one in a minute. We get a drink break and we're going to start on this soon. I don't care how long the video is, we're going to be putting this on over YouTube for public display so people can get these lights. I'll show you where you get the cell, where you get it. So we're going to work on some more. It's going to take a while to do this. So yeah, it's pretty good. Hey, no, the only thing, you have to put shrink wrap on them because it's not hard to do. This radio is going to look beautiful once it's done. I'll do the final production later. As long as you don't cut any of those wires, you got to look at where the wire falls. I'm going to cut off some few leads and take these what I want and put the wires together. It's not hard to do. I just have to look at the specification. Yeah, this looks like you can put a wire here. It's not a hard thing to do. Yeah, the wires are way down there, but I gotta make sure they're close really good. This one, you just pull this out. Just got to make sure this thing's unplugged. So I'm switching in all the blue lights now. It's not gonna hurt it. It heats up a lot better than those other lights. So we're gonna pull this guy out right about now, see where we can look at the wires. Yeah, I already know what we're gonna do. That's no big deal. I'm going to cut it off right here. You just put it back over here when you do this. As long as you don't move the other wire, that's fine. As long as you don't flip the radio upside down, you're okay. Because I'm not going to flip it upside down. I'm going to cut this wire right about here and fix the wire right there. Right about there. Got to cut it off real short. Because I know what I got to do. Because we know how the wire is going to work. We have to cut it really short to here. We have to look at it. It's no big deal. I'm going to probably cut it way short than this. Yeah, and see what really makes it happen. We'll have to cut it right about here. I'll do it right now. I think I made this thing really too long. Yeah, my heat shrink's too long, but it's no big deal. So fun about it, guys, but it's doing real good. As long as you don't put the radio upside down, the LEDs don't turn on, that's how you know. I might just put some glue in it, that's no big deal, but you don't want to put glue on it. It's not going to move the radio once you put it on that. It's going to look beautiful. So it's working really good. So how long we've been running so far? So yeah, you gotta make sure you don't touch the wires of any connectors. You just point the light right close to the plastic. It's not gonna melt the radio. It's gonna be beautiful once it happens. I'm trying to cut some heat shrink off this thing because I went too long on it. So I did. So you guys can look at the radio, check it all out, but it's not going to be ruined or anything. I'm doing this really good to upgrade the lights. So that's what it needs. It needs a better meter light. These lights are pretty quite old, but it's going to work. It's not a mod, it's just an LD mod. So it's going to last. It has low heat. So, gotta rip this out. Read the duct tape on, it's not going to hurt. So what we're going to do is make those lights really cool. Like that is what I want. So I'm going to trim the wires right about here. Yep. I already know what I'm going to do. Gonna peel some duct tape off right now. So we're gonna get really short on the wires. It's no big deal, but it's gonna be easy. Once you get it fixed the mod, be okay. I'm gonna cut it right about here. I know I'm gonna show you what I'm cutting, but it's gonna take a while, but you get an idea what I'm gonna do. We have to do this right in case we do cool. The rubber duct tape will actually act like a heat sink type thing. This thing's not going to heat up in the house as long as it's not in 100-degree heat weather, but these LEDs won't heat up that much because I felt them. They're a little hot, but they're not extreme hot. LED bulbs are pretty quite cool. These go on car monitors. But when I ordered the other one on eBay, there was a fake seller and I couldn't get them for like $10. But these you can get for 99 cents. They're not bad, but they make the lights a little bit better. But someone was trying to get one for Cobra 139 and 42, but you can do this yourself if you do. You just have to stick the lights up. If you flip the radio upside down and you're going to take it apart, you have to retake it apart and redo it that way. That's the only bad part about that. But I'm taking these old 40-year-old lights and putting them in something better. And need to be improved anyway. It's going to make the radio look nice and beautiful. I have to get one over by the channel so like long you don't hit any wires. And the heat shrink actually acts like a holder. It'll hold up the radio pretty quite good. It's going to make the radio operate much better. So I found it takes 12 volts. These are 12 volt lights. Just have to make sure these things are really quite good. Everything can be quite cool. But this thing should have had LED lights on, but it's okay. Let me see what the wires look like. You just have to stick it in there. You just move it like that, like the other guy did. And put the wire in that way. So the wire will be like this. I'll have to strip it, put it right here, and put the other one right about there. That'd be quite good. This will be fine. No, you just have to do it like that. As long as they're not touching each other, it's okay. Alright. That looks really wonderful. We'll have to cut it right here and strip it out. Okay, I already know how short we want it. We want it right about there. Yeah, put some duct tape on it, it's no big deal. That's how we do it. The next one will be up soon when we go. It's going to be very hard once we do it. The hard part's going to be that thing. Okay, I'm going to trim it off right about there. Let me see how far we can get up to. I know it looks crazy, guys. It's going to work. LED lights are not going to hurt this radio. It's going to make it look really cool and awesome.